because they said it's a milk cream, but there's nothing like milk in this particular product. It doesn't even have lactic acid.
Got a little nervous, I was really feeling nervous. I never knew I come first, never really knew I come.
Really good day, it's Vanessa even Swallows again, and you're welcome back to my channel. Please do not mind my all sweaty looks, and we're actually in the lab right now. We're making products, and it's quite difficult and intense for us to, you know, have a chit chat. I am sterilizing our beakers that we're going to be using to make some oils, and that's why I'm all sweaty, because there's a crock pot right here. So if this is your first time stopping by on my channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button and also the notification link so that you get to see more videos like this anytime I post. In today's video, I am going to be giving a review on this product. Can you see it? So this is the Dr. James probiotic milk whitening cream. I've been getting lots and lots of reviews on this particular product. People say it is nice and you used it. I had to use it. So I used it. I used about 2 cups of it. That's about 500 grams, because 1 cup is 250 grams. Then I used it for the first 2 weeks. I didn't get result. I wasn't seeing anything. Like, there was basically nothing that was happening on my skin. And I have a very sensitive skin type. This means even if I apply oil and essential oils on my skin, it tends to react fast. Yeah, that is how good, or that is how sensitive my skin is. It's not really hard, and though this type of skin has its pros and cons. Okay, so that is it for the cream. I had to use the first cup. I used it without mixing it. I just didn't want to mix it so that I could get, you know, the most out of the product, and I didn't see anything. I wasn't even feeling smooth in any way, and I just had rough edges. It wasn't really working well for me, honestly. Now, I was really impatient. Then I got my second cup, and then I had to mix it with alpha-betaine, tranexamic acid, and kojic acid. So I checked the ingredient list to see if I can mix maybe lactic acid, because they said it's a milk cream, but there's nothing like milk in this particular product. It doesn't even have lactic acid. And then I was so curious as to know it wasn't really exfoliating my skin, because lactic acid is one of the alpha hydroxy acids on the chart, and I expected this particular product to exfoliate my skin even more, or, you know, make sure that my skin is on fleek, but I wasn't really getting the result I was supposed to get. So I checked the ingredient list. It had just water, emulsifiers, mineral oil, and dimethicone, that's a silicone, glycerin, niacinamide, carboma, nice. I think that's just the lightener here, niacinamide. And then I decided to check the pH of this product. Yeah, I did. And when I did, it was at a pH of just 5. And I was so disappointed, because niacinamide would not work in a base that has a pH level of 5. It has got to be 6. At a pH of 6, nothing less than that, nothing higher than that, niacinamide would do its job. And also, niacinamide, it doesn't even have N-acetylglucosamine. That is the booster for niacinamide, vitamin B3. So I didn't add the lactic acid, because it also has carboma, and carboma and lactic acid, they don't really blend well together. Okay, so in case maybe you're thinking of mixing lactic acid in your creams, like the recipes you see, 1 tablespoon of lactic acid, please stop it. Don't do that. Check if that base cream has carboma in it. It doesn't need to have carboma. Carboma is sort of like a thickener. Yeah, a thickener. It's something that holds products together, and also it's also a stabilizer. Yeah, so it also stabilizes your product, the thickness rather, so that it doesn't it doesn't make your product separate. So that's what carboma is in there for. And if lactic acid comes in, it may just separate, and they don't really work together. So that was why I didn't add lactic acid to it, and there was no lactic acid or anything like milk in the product. So guys, I used it for another extra 2 weeks. That's another cup, 2 times daily, and I continued using it for a while, and I just didn't get any result. And then I resorted to using the remaining, I think 50 grams that I had on my face. And when I did use it on my face, I had severe cystic acne. It came out for a while. I would maybe upload a picture on it and see. I just had to rush down. So many of you may just say things like, oh, you've been using very strong products or something. My products are not really that, how do I put it, concentrated. Like, they don't have hydroquinone or steroids in them. So my skin is not really used to hydroquinone and steroids for me to be going through steroid withdrawal or something. This particular product did not do anything on my skin, and this is my review. I'm a very, very honest person. This is what I think about this product. And it's not all my products that I make that works on my skin. You should know this. But this is going to be a video for another day. My beakers are like really, really, really hot right now, and I have to go, guys. I hope I was able to say something today. I'm really sorry. We've been preparing for the upcoming training. On the 26th of May, we're having an emotion potency class. It's going to be a live class on Zoom and Telegram. This means you get to learn how to make creams, butters, and milks all from scratch, and making them really, really active for, you know, use on your skin. And if you want to use this lotion as a base, fine, but don't use it on your face if you have a very sensitive skin and oily skin. And also, if you know you want to mix it, just mix it with a very strong serum, you know, a serum that is very strong that you cannot just apply on your skin directly. You can use this one to dilute it. But for me, it's just the base. And guys, I'm not really impressed. I don't think I'll get it again to myself. So it has a nice smell. But you can make your products from the scratch and then use that same fragrance for it. Vanilla or maybe milk pistol. You know, it's very, very, very nice if you make your products from scratch. There's no joy that really, really, really surpasses this. Okay, so I don't want to say too much. I decided to make this video for you. Drop your comments below. I may not really be online for a while because of the training, but guys, I'm always going to see your comments all the time. Have a nice day. Bye.